What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the Mog House, where we are continuing the Let's Make a Mythic Weapon series. Today focusing on Einherjar, obtaining 100,000 Therion Ichor in order to purchase Balrog's eye patch to give to that greedy rat Paparoon as part of the Duties, Task and Deeds Mythic quest. For me, this is my least favourite part of making a Mythic. Nizelile is really fun, Alexandrite can be obtained in multiple ways, and Assaults have a nice variety to them. This one, however, is a bit of a chore. For those of you who have done the event before will know the basics, but if you've only attended the event and not set up a run, I will quickly cover that for you. So in order to participate, first you need to obtain the Smoldering Lamp from Kilushar in Nashmau. The lamp is purchased by trading the NPC 60,000 gil, rather than talking to him and selecting it from one of his many menus, and you only need one Smoldering Lamp for your entire group, so if you're doing this with a bunch of friends, one lamp from the NPC covers you all. If you haven't already, I highly recommend completing the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel questline, and specifically for this, Chapter 1 Mission 16, which grants you the Rhapsody in Azure key item, reducing the price of the lamp to just 1,000 gil. I know gil is much easier to come by these days, but as you're going to need to do about 50 odd runs of this, 50,000 gil is much easier to swallow than 3 million. Next you're going to head to the Hazalm testing grounds just west of the graveyard in Kadiva Mire. From here you need to trade your Smoldering Lamp to the gate and make a reservation. Because by this stage you've already beaten Odin, you will have the mark of the Einherjar key item, which allows you to reserve any chamber from all 3 wings. Once your reservation has been accepted, the Smoldering Lamp becomes a glowing lamp, which if used creates a copy of itself which can be traded or bazared to the rest of your group. The person who made the reservation then enters first before other players can join. If you are going with other players, make sure everyone else is inside before you start fighting stuff. I once pissed off a whole lot of people warping in and engaging mobs before anyone else had entered, meaning they couldn't join the battlefield. In terms of Therion Ichor, although Odin's chamber gives the most Ichor reward, in order to access it you need one key item from each of the 3 wings, so every 4 runs you'd need to do one chamber from each tier plus Odin's chamber, which would give you 7,200 Ichor, whereas if you just did a tier 3 chamber every time you'd end up with 7,680 Ichor every 4 runs. If you are doing this in a group and can easily take down the higher level version of Odin in his Odin 2 chamber, you'd get 7,920 Ichor per 4 runs, but it's just not worth it. Tier 3 spam this event to death until you've obtained 100,000 Ichor. For the battlefield itself, it's just a case of killing everything, opening the chest in the centre and then exiting by dropping the lamp or letting the time expire. Do not warp out. You will not get the Ichor reward if you do so, and you will have wasted your time. So in terms of tips for it, number 1 is do not warp out. You will not get the Ichor reward if you do so and will have wasted your time. Tip number 2, you cannot use trusts in this event. So if you are solo, being able to heal yourself is a must. The mobs in here may be weak, but the number of them can drain your HP bar quickly if you are not careful. Number 3, AoE damage is king. While you can kill one mob at a time, you will save a lot of time being able to deal massive amounts of damage to multiple mobs at once. So for the most part, this is a blue mage playground. Gather up the waves of mobs and burn them down with your AoE spells. Of course you can do this on black mage, summoner or AoE weapon skills on warrior, thief, dancer, etc, but I personally prefer blue mage for this event. You will, unfortunately, on occasion get mob types that don't lend themselves to being pulled into a group in order to burn them down with AoE magic. Imps, soul flayers and puddings can often be annoying and slow down runs as they don't like to bunch together as easily as other mob types. Just burn them down as best you can. Once the waves are down, you'll have a boss which will be one of the assault boss types. They are all going to melt like butter to you in eye level gear, but just be aware the vampire boss can charm you, although you will resist it 95% of the time, and the Diverger boss will take no damage directly dealt to him. Instead, each of his demons that you kill reduces his health bar, so kill all the demons and the Dvergr will fall. After everything is dead, open the chest and exit. Do not warp out, you will not get the Ichor reward if you do so, and you will have wasted your time. My final tip for the Ichor farm is to do it as and when you can. Don't leave it until last, as there is just no way to speed it up. You cannot buy Ichor from the auction house, for example. Even with the Rhapsody of Azure key item, you are locked out for 1 hour from doing this event again. It's not like Salvage, where it's once per game day. So it would take you 2.5 days straight with no sleep to get it done. It doesn't take long to complete a run either, so anytime you have a spare 10 minutes or so, just do a quick run, or if you're sat in time wondering what to do next, do a run of Iron. Even if you're not currently making a Mythic, add it to the things you do, even if it's just once a week. Having the Ichor done early or sat in reserve in case you decide to make another Mythic down the line really takes the sting out of it. That's it for this part of the Mythic process. I'll see you next time. Take care.